In a galaxy not so far away.
Dun, 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 dun.
Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run has thrilled travelers for many years.
Are you ready? Sure am.
And now, after countless late nights across 2 coasts, talented dreamers, builders, and storytellers have united in creating a bold new adventure.
We're gonna be in hyperspace for a while.
Oh my god, there's different planets.
We're gonna get right back in line and do it again.
Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run, a new mission featuring the Mandalorian and Grogu.
I'm gonna make sure we stay on time and schedule.
You're gonna be stuck here for a little bit.
Join us as we go behind the scenes and discover how this new adventure was brought to life.
That looks really wonky.
So we need to have the changes today.
Like ASAP, yeah.
This can't be filmed.
Okay.
Get ready to jump to lightspeed in Disney Unscripted.
Get us out of here! Great job!
We got Master Pirate, guys!
I'm the master pilot!
Is this 5?
Yes, it is 5.
Which one's KBM?
KBM is blue. Show control is black.
So we are hooking up our show computer in order to be able to do some motion authoring on my laptop.
We have the ability to both run it on the hardware that's built for the attraction itself and on our local computers. So part of what we're doing now is we're going through and we're checking bugs that we had before. Did we fix boost?
Oh.
What is... Wait, seriously?
We know that the boost bug is back, right?
We're actively chasing that down right now.
We have a few members of our team for animation who are really good and never get motion sick. And we have 1 or 2 members of our team who actually get motion sick very, very easily.
We will get motion sick. It just might take many hours to get there.
Yeah. But we'll invite another member of our team who does get motion sick so we can confirm that as they ride, they're okay.
Okay, it's fixed. The boost thing is fixed.
Okay. Great.
Speaker middle, lower starboard. Subwoofer port. Speaker panel front starboard.
That one's intermittent. It's actually low in a couple of speakers, but it wouldn't dramatically change anything. Maybe we should review what we have. We've got basically a good pass on all the sound effects for everything, but we're tuning this and that to kind of come and go so that we leave room for music. Bum, 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 just when the Star Destroyer comes in. Welcome back!
The Rebel Call is, it's just totally getting lost in this build. Where the trackers come out, the first part of the cue, dun 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 dun, bring it up, and then you could duck the when all the sound effects come in, and we need to hear the trackers. Like, I'm fine if the music then kind of takes a back seat.
I love the attract sounds now on the gunner missiles, which is great.
All of mine was too quiet, like super quiet. Like I
All the
didn't
US
hear
stuff?
any of it.
What I'm trying to figure out right now is, did I accidentally introduce any changes that might have resulted in that lower volume we were hearing in just Bespin? Sometimes you think that you know everything, and then there's one corner you haven't checked. And so the trick to knowing everything is remembering that you don't.
When we get on top, before we skid and stop, I'd like to push the music a little more in there. I know there's a lot going on, but it gives us that story thread of like, we still are doing something, we're still going da da da. So when you get that da 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 and you crash, it feels like that's the payoff of it, It like drives the story a little bit more. The other one coming out of Tatooine, it goes ba, and it sounds so like we made it that way. We didn't.
Every night at 2:10, there's a forced reboot of every single system. So if we don't get it this next 5 minutes, we're not gonna get it. Nope. There goes the computer, and it shuts down. Wah, wah.
For QA, that is our quality assurance, and we have a team of about 12 people who
literally ride the attraction from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday.
A lot of our fun is actually just going around and testing different versions of this over and over and over again and finding different edge cases and different scenarios where things might break.
If you could fly the shuttle into as many buildings as possible, test how it responds. Thanks for being there to test this.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
We're gonna go again.
As we come out of here, pointing the ship down towards the ground to see, and then as this jump to hyperspace doesn't look right.
Make sure it's only our last choice. Physical button that it lit up green, and then I flipped it to turn it off, and it stayed green.
When we were in Bespin and the ship came right, because it's from the right, it came kind of right towards us and we ran into it, and it just kind of faded away.
Yeah.
You didn't even feel like a little bit of a collide.
Yeah. Go down, see if it'll flip.
That was crazy.
The build that's getting QA'd today, we will deploy overnight here. That will be QA'd tomorrow or the review next week.
Gotcha.
So you have hours.
So we need to have the changes today.
Like ASAP, yeah.
It's a good gauge to have people who get motion sick easily here, so I know if I'm doing something incorrectly. That being said, you're going to be stuck here for a little bit. I grew up watching Star Wars as a kid, and as you're growing up, you always want to feel what it feels like to be in those kind of like spaceships. I want them to feel like that we're actually in this Millennium Falcon flying in the Star Wars universe. That's the ultimate goal for this whole attraction. That is very important to me, that it feels good. Go ahead and enable the motion base when ready. There's no one else in here, there's no sound, there's no, the buttons don't do anything. We can hear everything that the motion base is doing, so it makes it sound more intense than it actually is. That's not that intense. These sequences that we have here happen maybe once or twice per mission. So this is the procedural part of the mission where guests can control where the ship goes. So all the motion we're feeling here is done through an algorithm that I wrote. What's supposed to happen? That's the sequence we're working on today. It's still there. It's right here. I messed up the sequence. We were doing several things we were not supposed to do there. I loosen up my body so I go with the flow. It also helps me determine how much motion I'm doing. The amount of variability we have for this mission is also much larger, because not only do you have 3 different planets you can choose to go to, each planet also just has branches within itself that you can navigate, so it's never really just a straight line. There's always different places you can go. We might be stuck in hyperspace for a couple minutes. Since it's running off my laptop, it takes longer to load these levels.
At the pilot seats, I want to watch that video. I want to watch that as little as possible. It's there for flavor and fill. Gunner seat, yeah, no, I care a little bit about the panel videos. Engineer seats, I almost want to watch the panel videos more than I'm looking forward sometimes. It's just interesting how even just being in a different seat, my focus is drawn to completely different things.
Yeah, and you're constantly repairing damage on the ship.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, you're repairing damage, you're...
Everything's going to beep at you until you repair.
You should always feel special for having interacted, but you should never lose anything significant for having not.
You can kind of participate.
Yeah.
As much as you want to participate.
Yeah.
If you just want to watch the show, you can.
Okay, my friends, chase down those bounties. Don't lose sight of them. Now.
I thought the first 2 cues are perfect.
Sweet.
I think they're fine.
Fantastic. Any notes on Bespin?
No.
Is that 2 of 3?
Yeah.
Wow. Cool. All right, I'll take it.
This is D. There's no way to tell without getting in there.
Yeah.
You're recording us being lost.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah. If we all are good, we're good.
Endor? Let's see what we find. They can check the light speed.
This is the wrong build. That's a really old build.
Okay. Is it an old build of motion?
Yes. No, it's an old build overall.
Are they able to load the new build?
Yeah. No, they were launched to build from January. Any preferences on who sits where?
I'm doing left gunner still.
All right.
That is my seat.
I'll be an engineer.
Sweet.
So we want to go to Endor.
Yes, Endor
right.
for this one. I think our car's out of gas.
Yeah, I think we're going nowhere.
Yeah. We're now just hanging out in a hangar for about
4 minutes.
Yeah, something like that. Failure to launch.
Yeah.
Right, pilot. Make the jump to hyperspace. And good luck.
Tosh, it's here. Coruscant. Coruscant.
Coruscant. Let's head out.
Oh, it knows there's no one there.
Oh, good. I love that. I love technology.
So the motion base now moves very differently when you control it, which is exciting. We have an amazing new score, London Symphony Orchestra. And then lastly, we have all of the amazing visuals provided by our partners at ILM.
That's cool. It's a lot different, man.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's
fun?
good. Now I feel like I have a choice. And I have many choices, and it's different. I think you want that distinction on the ride so it doesn't feel like it's on rails, and you are really flying the Falcon, which is what, I think people feel is the wish fulfillment, the promise.
But I think you're going to get groups of people that go on to see if they could almost like solving a video game.
Yeah.
So they'll try all the different variations and they'll figure out from each other what those things are. I thought all of that was very good. It made it interesting all the way through.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
So tonight we're doing our switch rehearsal, switching Smugglers Run from Mission 1 to Mission 2. Tonight is not opening night, obviously. This is just a rehearsal for what opening night will look like. Really, we want to know how long this is going to take us and make sure that we can do it in one night.
I'm going to make sure we stay on time and schedule.
No, it's this can't be filmed.
Okay.
We're preparing to bring guests into the building. We're simulating, ensuring that the full building is ready for operation as though the new game is running. Super exciting, right? This is how they're checking to make sure everything is functional. But you're gonna go through the checklist step by step by step. There will be intercoms near you. If you have questions, just beep tower. I'm gonna bounce around the building.
We have Mikey, he's one of our software show control developers. He's physically in California. We also have Frodo on the phone. He's physically in Tokyo right now.
Hello, my friends.
We've updated the side screen media.
I can't believe you made it back.
That's great. No, it's really good.
How could that have happened?
We're gonna go check the single rider queue, or is it lightning lane, or both?
Engineers operate the tractor beam, and gunners defend the ship.
That's so
Now, go. Time is protected.
So the tractor beam audio is the update. Oh, I have bad news. The security footage video, there's just no video. Funny enough, actually. This is the point of this evening, is to find these things. Who knew?
You should be seeing the new video now.
That looks really wonky. We had to manually restart it to get it back into the Mission 1 mode, so we could have like a deeper rooted bug here that we'll have to figure out. I'm on Alpha Bravo. Can we go through all the possible pre-show videos? We're at Charlie. Load.
Now get the move on, and know that I have complete faith in you, mostly.
Alright, Frodo, that one didn't work.
What were the settings?
So the audio went all the way, but the final video back to Hondo did not play.
Stand by. Let me change my VPN really quick.
Yep. Just a lot of walking.
It is a lot of walking. You're gonna get expensive.
Once the seatbelt is buckled, the activation light turns on. So this is when the guest knows, okay, my station is ready to play. And now we're gonna test the button. Okay, we're good. Yeah.
That's what I like to hear.
That's what I like to
Badger
see.
will be. We're just gonna ride the game. We're gonna ride the ride. We don't ride a game.
Y'all are all set?
Great.
No, they're not moving. The sled is still in station.
Oh!
You're in the show zone. The sled moved forward, but are you you're not experiencing any game or motion? Like it's not doing anything. So that's fine. They'll be back. Don't worry, guys.
Alright, I don't know. We slid out into the show position, but then we just sat for the cool 4 minutes, and then we slid back. And we were sitting in like the hangar takeoff, but we never took off, and the game never started.
I know, your text, you were like, wait, I'm not kidding, it's not moving. I was like, oh, it's moving, it's just not doing anything. Have you guys tried to reset the fault yet?
Almost there.
Yeah, it's restarting.
Alright, I have people working on it.
There's a problem and you fixed it!
I didn't do anything.
Good job, Morgan.
You're good to ride?
Alright. Are you coming with?
Yeah.
We did it.
And functional!
Disneyland already did.
Thank you so much.
Wow, thank you so much.
Welcome, Bright Sons. Welcome. Today is a confidential play test. Thank you so much for coming out today. We're going to set you up with a couple of wristbands. That way you get into a single rider queue and experience the attraction.
Have any of you done a play test before?
No, not yet.
Not yet?
Not yet.
They're pilots, gunner. You guys.
Pilot, I'll be in. With the corner.
Our goal is to capture them and collect any crates they're transporting.
Oh my god. Yeah! I'm doing it. Oh my goodness. We're gonna crash. We got this. Oh my goodness. We made it. That was a super plus show.
4 for you. Someone's gonna have to double up.
It's asking, did any moments in the new mission stand out to you? And I said the music as you went to different planets. I thought that was really cool.
When the power cut out during both missions, I thought it added like a high stakes energy.
Bright Suns, today's opening day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios for the new Bounty Hunter mission here at Millennium Falcon Smugglers Run. The team's all gathered here. We're getting ready to take a team photo to commemorate the day before we welcome our first guests here in just a little bit.
3, 2, 1.
This is the way!
You guys ready for the ride? Yeah! Okay, all right, let's go welcome in those first guests, all right? Hype behind us, man, look at that.
So real.
Yeah.
Everyone came to see us this morning. We're about to get started. I just got a good phone call. So I'm gonna go and get us kicked off.
Let's go! Let's go! Woo!
Have fun, guys.
That was so awesome, man. That was great. That was like awesome.
So I'm a massive Star Wars fan, and it just so happened that today is when the storyline changed to Mandalorian. So we're super excited to be here. We're going to queue up again now.
It's awesome to see a new character on there and then being able to interact with someone new.
As the gunner, you had Mandalorian and Grogu right there, and Grogu playing around with switches.
I love seeing the Mandalorian and Grogu. It was so cute.
Is there a new part of the checklist for this one?
Yes, for our engineers, they get to choose which planets they go to. So we want to make sure that those buttons down there are working so they can actually choose where they go to.
All right, thank you guys for all your hard work over the last couple years now. I feel like that we've been waiting for this moment. This is a very exciting day for all of us, and we're all well prepared for it. So I know you guys are ready to go. Today we're gonna get guests that are here just for us, just for this. This is like the reason we become cast members.
All right, here we go. Look right up here. Hold it again. You guys doing good? And we're gonna do a couple more. The last one.
We started about 18 months ago in a conference room, just sort of pitching a crazy ambitious idea for all the updates and changes we wanted to make to the attraction, and to be here on opening day and have all of those ideas that were in that initial pitch make it all the way across the finish line has been truly incredible.
This is the way!
Guys, we don't take this lightly.
Woo! We completed it.
How was it?
We did the mission.
So good.
So we want to know what you all thought.
We loved it. We like the new additions of like getting to pick the planets and getting to go like multiple places.
There's so much going on. It's so fun.
You guys did a really good job.
Thank you.
I know you're just hearing that, right? But no, it's really fun.
It's just such a testament to the team and the different disciplines that all had to work together to bring it to life.
Yeah. Under our fearless leader.
We were matching jackets today,
Yes, by the way.
Great work, everyone.
Between Imagineering and Operation.
Together as one.
Together
This
as
is
one.
the way.
This is the way! Roll credits.